Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to this week's NXT review. Really enjoyed this week's show. For me, NXT has been the better show out of Raw, SmackDown Live and NXT for the past few weeks, and I thought they knocked it out of the park. I mean, I was a bit nervous when they started with the big reveal of Sanity. Plus also, I've been waiting to see the Ty Dillinger-Bobby Roode tag team because, well, I'm really into it. So I was intrigued to see how that would work. And we, unfortunately, that side of it, we didn't get a chance to really see. This match was very short. It was a squash. It was Ty Dillinger basically getting beaten up and Bobby Roode walking away. Sanity, I think, look awesome. I think they're the group that NXT has needed. They're like a gang. They've got the denim. They've got like the masks around their faces and the hoods up and everything, and They look interesting, and obviously we got to see who was in the group. I know the spoilers have been out there, but I've been avoiding the spoilers. I read a few rumours when Sanity was first announced as to who it could be, and then when this episode was filmed, I stayed away from everything, so it'd be a surprise. I did a reaction video to it as well. I'll put a link in the description below to that. But it turns out that it is Alexander Wolf and Sawyer Fulton. They're two people in NXT I've seen before but don't really know a great deal about. But they are joined by Nikki Cross, who is probably better known as Nikki Storm. And she's from Scotland. She wasn't a major signing, but she certainly was a name on the independent scene. And I think that group's going to work for her. She was beating up on Ty Dillinger for I don't know, about 20 seconds or whatever, and she looked vicious. She looked like, she was just like pounding away, and she didn't care that it was a guy or anything. She kind of fitted in really well. But this group is spearheaded by Eric Young. Eric Young, it just won loads of championships over in TNA. He's a massive name. It was a real shame that he wasn't in the ring when Bobby Roode was, because those two actually were tag team champions in NXT together. They were the NWA tag team champions. So that bit of it was a shame, but I thought everything about this was perfect. The way that they undid the masks and revealed themselves one by one. It was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it, and I think we're building towards a Ty Dillinger versus Bobby Roode feud, which, that's got me just as excited. Next, we saw Peyton Royce and Billie Kay backstage. They were doing their kind of Mean Girls impression. It was very reminiscent of Dana Brooke and Emma, and basically we were going to get Billie Kay against Liv Morgan. The match I thought was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Liv Morgan got an early 2 count. Billie Kay really got the better of the majority of the match. But when Liv Morgan was kind of mounting her comeback, that's when Peyton Royce got involved and basically, assisted in Billie Kay getting the victory. I think Billie Kay just looks better and better every time I see her. Her gimmick is growing on me more and more. She's kind of getting more confident with it, and very much establishing herself as the top female heel in NXT. I'm not really sure who else there is. Ember Moon is a face, and obviously you got Asuka. Liv Morgan's a face. Probably is, isn't she? It's a bit depressing. But yeah, at least she's getting stronger and getting better, and Liv Morgan's getting better as well. But a little bit more to go for Liv. Next, we get TM61 against Sabatelli and Moss. This was about 8 minutes long. It felt long. I thought Sabatelli and Moss did really well. They had really good chemistry. I think they will be excellent in the near future. But again, they are this. I don't think I've seen Sabatelli on TV before other than Breaking Ground. So, yeah, this was, for what it was a good first showing for these guys. But they definitely need more matches under their belts. TM61 win the match with the Thunder Valley, and we'll have to see. You know, TM61 still really struggling to connect. This match was the weakest match for me, and felt long, as I said, at 8 minutes, and it shouldn't really, but you gotta remember, this is NXT, and it is developmental. I know people say it's not, it's a brand, but it's developmental, and you've got people that are, you know, learning how to perform the craft in front of cameras, in front of a live audience, and, you know, things they've not done before. Yeah, bearing that in mind, I think it was fine. Finally, we get to our main event, and that's Blake versus Murphy. Real disappointed there wasn't more of a deal made about this. You know, this has been a long time coming. It only lasted 3 minutes, but it was an intriguing 3 minutes. It was a good 3 minutes of in-ring action. Definitely wanted to see more. So that's a good sign. And then obviously Samoa Joe comes down and ruins it, like he's ruined a few matches in recent weeks. He then screams for Regal. There's this awkward pause. You don't know what's going to happen. And then Nakamura comes out in the brace. Thought it was awesome how he took that brace off, kind of held it there, you know. I don't know if he dropped it or not, but the message was sent loud and clear. I am no longer injured. And bang, you know, they go to war. Security guards come down, including, is it Maida from Tough Enough? He was dressed as a security guard. But, yeah, whatever, you know. This was good, hard-hitting stuff. Exactly what, you know, was needed. It was a nice surprise. I honestly didn't know if they were just going to play Samoa Joe's music when he was calling for Regal, like Regal was going to just refuse to go out, or if Regal would go out, but it did swerve me when Nakamura came out. So, yeah, you know, in-ring action wasn't amazing, but I think it was strong in all 3 matches. But I'd say the tag match, TM61 against Sabatelli and Moss, was the weaker of the 3. A great, you know, reveal for Sanity, and I'm really pumped for that group. They furthered the main storyline, you know, Samoa Joe, Nakamura. You know, Nakamura is back, and we'll have to see, you know, what plans are in place for TakeOver Toronto. I don't know if it'll be a stipulation match or if it'll just be a straight rematch, or don't know. We'll have to see. But yeah, this was great from start to finish. It was intriguing, entertaining, everything that a good wrestling show should be. So loved it. Awesome, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Give the video a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I really would appreciate it. And hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now.